Frau. This is going to be a video about removing or replacing a knot with a patch. And in this example, this is a bench top we have in our entryway. You can see that there was also a butterfly included into that bench, and we made a separate video for that, and we will put a link to that also in this video. Tom has already made the patch with a contrasting piece of wood, and now he's just tracing the outline of that onto the bench top. Deepen the outline of the patch with a chisel. Be sure to keep the flat edge to the outside so that you don't cut into the area beyond the patch. The patch depth is a fungible depth, but do make sure it is deep enough to remove any loose bits of knotty material. Typically, Tom makes his actual patch 1/6 inch deeper or thicker than the depth of the repair that he is cutting. This allows him to smooth the repair with a plane once the patch is put in there. Sharpen the outline of your repair area from the inside of the repair with a knife just to make sure those lines are nice and deep, and that helps keep the chisel in place as you remove the material. Once the majority of the waste is removed, use a router plane to clean up the bottom. Because this is an interior little surface, you're still going to have to go in there and clean it with a chisel afterwards because you just can't get all the way to the edges with the plane. Test fit your patch into the area where you have removed the waste. Make sure it fits snugly. Make any refinements necessary. Tom typically makes the refinements not on the patch itself, but into the area that he is cutting out, into which the patch is to be placed. After some final refinements and removing the waste by blowing it out, it looks like it fits adequately. So Tom will simply now glue it in, and be sure to place the glue also on the sides and the bottom of the area which you cut out. Because the patch was cut deeper than the depth of the repair, it now needs to be planed off. But this is a good way to do it because then it ensures that it actually is flush with the surface of the area that you just repaired. Do the final smoothing with a scraper blade. Tom is now applying the first layer of finish to the bench top. And you'll notice that indeed the patches and the butterflies are going to stain a little bit darker because he used a different species of wood for those. If you don't like that look, of course, just use the same species and then try to match the grain if you want to hide it better.